Welcome back to the Living with Club podcast. Here we are again, doing the thing. The thing
you
is...
said it's whole Christian.
I know. It's government name and everything. Goodness.
Yeah. It's nice to do every now and then.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
I wasn't ready. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I just wasn't ready for it.
Okay. Well,
just a surprise, you know?
yeah, it's going to keep you on your toes, folks.
Yeah, well, you're doing it.
Congratulations. You
That's what
done
I'm here
it.
for. That's what I'm here for. Oh, yeah. Yeah. How's life treating you, everybody? I feel like we have not... I don't know. I feel like I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks or something.
I haven't recorded in like a month.
I recorded last night.
Yeah. Recorded last night, last weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
Or was it last weekend? No, it was last Thursday.
What is time? You know.
It's 3. Okay, so it's been 3 weeks since I've recorded. Yeah.
Since you've recorded?
Since I have been on a call with you lovely people. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
how your mama and them?
Yeah, my mom and them are good, as far as I know. My dad and his girlfriend broke up again. Again, the day after I got them to come help me move, you know?
Wow.
You broke them up?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. You moved?
Yeah, I'm not in the house anymore, Josh. I don't know if you knew, man.
Hell.
I just like imagine.
This is such a shock.
I was wondering why it was so quiet around here.
Just giving you your space.
I'm just imagining just like, your son is such an inconvenience that I can't be with you anymore.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely nothing to do with that. Here's what's crazy. He probably would not like me airing his laundry.
I was just going to say, you going to tell his business?
It's not even like that bad. It's just like an incompatibility thing. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, he didn't listen to this show, so I don't care. And if he did, he's not listening to this episode. She wants to travel constantly.
Okay.
And he doesn't, right?
Yeah.
He wants to like sit at the house with the dogs and fucking chill. And she wants to be in a new zip code every week. Like that is just... That is where they're
incompatible. Yes,
yeah,
correct.
And and this is the same reason. I mean, they've been dating for 3 or 4 years now, and they've broken up several times, and this is always the reason. And so I just haven't even gotten yet to the point where I'm like offering him my sympathies or anything, you know, because I'm just waiting for.
We'll wait.
Yeah. We'll just wait and see how it shakes out this time. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
all right, I'll go to Virginia if that's what it takes.
All I'm hearing is that's a what is that? A satellite or a comet partner? That's what that is.
What is
just
that?
Like
that's
every
like
once in a while, whenever you're in the area, you hang out as long as you can and you enjoy it, and then that's that, and then we'll
go
see
your separate ways.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. That setup could work for me. It doesn't work for him.
I mean, just float it. Just let him know it's an option. Shoot. Don't limit your dad's opportunities. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not limiting shit.
I got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Tell him, Pop, have you considered
polyamory?
Just making this friends with benefits situation?
Yeah.
You know?
I really think that actually might be the solution.
Mix it up, Dad.
Do you like this woman?
Mm-hmm.
Do I like this woman?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
At least he knows where he stands.
So you're not really in the business of trying to make this work out.
No,
my sister like hates her.
Oh my god!
Is it just because it's like not your mom? Is it that kind of situation?
No. Not they got divorced when I was like 5 years old. You know what I mean? Like, not at all. she's a nice lady or whatever, but she sucks. Like I don't know how to succinctly.
I don't know how to break that.
That was pretty
It
succinct.
contains multitudes. Huh?
That's a lot, honestly.
She's not,
alright, but she
she's
sucks.
not a bad person. Like she's not like
Like-
evil. Considering his
she
track
doesn't
record,
listen to
right?
this.
And she's not listening to this. Surely,
Not
dude, if
anymore.
Definitely stop by
Way
now.
to drive off a listen.
Dude.
Well, look
All right,
at our
listen, let me tell
Patreon
you
just
something.
went down
Yeah.
by $5.
if she even had an interest in this show, I promise you, the filth that comes out of our mouths would have got her to turn it off
Cool,
way before we hit. What episode are we in now? I don't even know. This is 8 something.
What even show is this?
I mean, we could be her like secret kink thing, like
Could be her
'cause, like all
closet
those people that
podcast.
are like, like all those people that are like, ooh, no, like they got something going on that nobody knows about.
People that are like, what?
It's important to emphasize that he did a lot of shoulder movement, listeners. It
And
was a
screwed
good
his
time.
face up a lot.
Yeah.
People that speak in rewind.
It's good stuff.
Sims language.
Flip it and reverse it, please.
Yeah,
Thank
dude,
you, John.
Simlish.
Thank you.
Man, I didn't know that they recorded a bunch of like popular songs, but they re-recorded the lyrics in Simlish, like the actual artist did.
What?
Yeah, like you can. There's like a
Oh,
Paramore
God.
song, and Haley's singing the whole thing in Simlish.
E-Rob's is going to love this episode.
Sometimes I'm equal parts amazed at the ingenuity of humanity
And befuddled.
and turned off. Yes,
Yes.
And like,
Yes.
like,
Welcome to humanity, dude.
I don't. Is that just like? Are we just hitting old man status? Is that what that
That's
is?
what that is. You're being pushed
I'm-
into. Yeah.
I'll embrace it if I need to.
I hit that a while ago. I'm not just hitting it. You know, like
Hey, can I
I'm
ask y'all-
denying it.
All right, that's a good approach. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Emily's embraced it far more than John.
definitely.
Do y'all? This is a real question. Okay. Do y'all just like to sit outside?
No.
Mosquitoes out there.
Oh no!
In Mississippi?
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Yes,
With
I
all
do.
those heat
I
out
do,
there.
Emily.
Of course,
There's
I
a
love
whole
sitting
sun
outside.
out
What do you
there.
mean? What do you mean?
Look, it's like mid-November when we're recording this, and it was still it was beautiful today, but it's been in the 80s
Yeah.
for the last week.
Yeah, that's
It was
true.
really nice today.
It was
though,
nice
man.
today.
There's about a 2-week period where I like sitting outside in
Yeah.
Mississippi.
True.
Today was
Sure,
it.
but I'm a big fan of sitting outside. We just set up our front porch with a new porch set. We've been out there drinking wine and reading books. Once the sun goes down,
Being a nuisance to the
Yeah,
neighbors.
that's what you do.
I like
yeah,
it.
Reading
I
and
we're the
like
drinking.
nuisance in this
sunshine.
neighborhood. Yeah.
So if I had a place
There's
to do
old man
that,
John.
then yeah, I'd enjoy it a lot more. Because I used to sit outside at coffee shops all the time,
Oh no.
like when I was in college.
That's not what she means. She
No, no,
means
what-
sit
I mean-
outside and not go into public.
No, so the one that I went to was very much secluded, and there's a back alleyway type thing that kind of looked like
Cups.
being in the French Quarter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And with the red brick everywhere, and just it was just old and kind of dank, like New Orleans, but very cozy.
Yeah.
They've updated it now. It's not
It's
as
terrible.
dank anymore.
They whitewashed all the bricks.
They
Oh,
did.
it's
It's
I thought you were going to
rough.
say New Orleans. I was like,
rough.
no.
They have not updated New Orleans.
Yeah, they painted
no.
all the bricks in New
Didn't do
Orleans
it. They
bright
didn't.
white.
Did not do it. Didn't do it.
They're trying, but they only succeeded in tearing up every road in the city.
That's about as far as they're going to get on that.
Hey, they
one.
got started.
Incremental successes, Adam. Okay.
More like incremental
You got to go
destruction.
backwards to go forwards. You know what I'm saying?
Got to reverse it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flip it,
New Orleans
reverse
will
it.
get done with that project just about the time that city sinks into the sea.
Yeah.
They got a
Now we can
really
live here.
optimistic. They got a really optimistic target of doing this all before the Super Bowl.
Are you for
They
real?
really?
Not gonna happen.
Really?
That's why they're doing all this.
Oh man, I love it when whole cities lie to themselves. It's fun. It's fun.
Nah.
Nah. John said, I don't care for it. So who else moved?
John's about to.
I'm about to
John's
move.
about to. Josh and I are both officially moved.
I'm still living at the same place. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's play. Let's.
Oh, we're doing this bit?
Nope. It was a callback, Adam.
So okay, but
yeah,
for real
cool.
though,
Masterful.
for a hot second, all right, Zach, I
Yes.
sat here and I was like, where the hell did his door go?
Listen. All right. Let me tell you the.
Layout is very similar.
I told another
Yeah, it
friend
really
about this
is.
other
Holy
day.
shit.
So I set this bedroom up basically exactly the same as my room at the old house. Okay. But here's the big difference. At the old house, to my right of my desk, there's a door into the bathroom. In this, there's a wall. And so I am constantly getting out of my chair and going, oh. Like I spin to the right, literally, and then look straight at the fucking wall.
Like get up, go to the bathroom, and it's
You
just
run
yeah,
into
yeah.
the wall at night, like half asleep.
I
Like,
have not yet done that, but I swear I've gotten real close, you know?
you're not old enough.
Here's a question, Zach. How many times after work have you autopiloted back to the old house?
Okay, so far,
Or started to, at least.
only once I completely missed the turn and I was like, son of a bitch, and I went I right at the airport I turned off, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, god dang it.
It's happened to me at least 3 times.
Yeah but I try to be like, because we talked about this a few weeks ago. We talked about we're gonna do this, and so I've been trying to like be cognizant of it and not do it, and so it only got me one time so far. Who knows?
No, the first time that I like automatically went the way that I was supposed to, I was like, oh shit, I've moved. Like that's when it really clicked. You know?
It's like, this is
Yeah,
different.
because it's completely the opposite way for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like,
the opposite direction.
Yeah, it's totally opposite direction. Yeah.
Man.
For me, it's all moving the same direction. It's just like not as far, you know.
Yeah.
But so anyway, yeah. I mean, I'm settled
This is
in. Josh
definitely
is settled
like
in.
the oldest tone of banter that we've had in a long time.
God, I'm sorry,
tired,
listeners.
boss,
Man,
you know?
I'm sorry.
We are who we are, Zach. It's fun.
Y'all have
Listeners,
been on this
we've
journey
aged
with us
5
for
years, you know?
5 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Right.
you see the realness coming through.
Yeah, like I'm
she holds up her
I'm past the
kombucha.
point of like trying to
And
fake
she holds
being
up
more
her
interesting
kombucha.
than I am. Y'all wanted this opening banter. You're gonna get it. Sometimes we roll rocks, and sometimes we talk about
Sometimes.
What's your
Sometimes
favorite
roll on the
kombucha?
stones.
Hey, that was one of the best banters of all time.
It was of all time.
it was one of the banters of all time, no doubt.
What's your go-to kombucha, Adam?
I mean, you're drinking one of my favorites. That's
Is
for
that
sure.
trilogy right there?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. My favorite too.
They've got
like
a honey
the-
crisp. It's really good.
Yeah,
Here's a
I like
question.
their fall one. It's
How
really
much
good.
added sugar does it have?
Too much.
Because that's what turns me off of most kombucha.
Yeah, this is like 12.
Josh is like, I want it to taste like dirt.
No, so I found
no.
one, I think, at Costco.
3
that
grams
had-
added sugar.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I found one that actually tastes really good and has no added sugar. I mean, it still has sugar just because of what it is,
Yeah.
but none like, it's not like they just
Additional.
dumped.
Put some
Additional
flavor
into
in
it.
there.
Yeah. It tastes good.
What is it?
I don't remember the brand. I'll look in the break. So,
Nailed it.
next episode, episode 84, you guys can find out which kombucha I'm talking about.
I'm really
yeah.
excited. I'm really
Ooh,
excited.
Teaser for next
really-
banter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Come back and you too can have 0 grams
Next
of sugar
time.
added.
Next time on LLF Banter,
Kombucha.
Okay.
Josh's preferred kombucha flavor.
Well, let's move away from the, you know.
Wait, I found it.
Oh, okay. All right.
It is.
You're
Thank
literally going to
God.
spoil it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You don't
it's
know.
Yes.
Hum kombucha. HUMM.
Oh, that hum.
I thought you
that
said
home, dude,
something different.
I raw dog it with my tongue.
100% thought you said that's a kombucha. I was like, bitch. Worth it.
Now talk about a callback.
Okay, let's play
Zach, will
Starfinder.
you call us?
Yes,
will you call us back to what we were doing last time?
We're
Worth it.
starting from now. we're going to play Starfinder.
Excellent.
Cool.
All right? And you're going to have to just deal with it.
Sorry, listeners.
What are you pointing at?
I'm saying right now.
Right now.
No.
Right now.
He's aggressively
did you
pointing
idiots
down.
even
Downward. I was like,
Last time in this game, do y'all even know?
Yeah, we talked to some fishies.
That's right. I find a fish.
The Aglians.
Yes. Yes.
inspirations all around.
Dude,
Nailed it.
aren't you? Who's
What did we
even-
say
all
that
right,
wasn't
all right,
true?
All right, at the top of the episode, if you would please inform me of how many dirty 30s you're currently sitting on at present.
That's neither here nor there.
No, I just need to know.
No reason.
How many are we allowed to have?
You just tell me how many you have, okay?
Zach, I have 3.
Okay.
I have 4 somehow? Is that allowed?
I sure hope so, because I have 5.
Really?
Emily, you should use those every now and then.
All right, John, how many do you have?
I hate to play the stereotype here, but I'm having problems.
Oh,
Yeah, so for whatever reason, Foundry is listing it. I may just have to reload to actually get it displayed.
I don't know what the problem is here, but it's telling me I have 0, and that just cannot be right.
don't believe it.
How
Don't
many
believe
dirty
it.
30s
it's
you
not
sitting
that
on
at
right
all.
now, Heath?
Y'all are all talking at once. What?
How many dirty 30s you got?
I actually use mine. I have 2.
Okay.
Fool.
Fool. You're going to need those.
I ain't dead yet, motherfucker.
Okay, I needed to get that out of the way so we can, I'll tell you what, Emily, 5? 5?
I'm good. I'm set.
2.
I'm good. But I mean, I was just
I
trying to
think
provide
so.
an aid to get them inspiration. It's fine, man. It's whatever.
Okay.
It's cool.
Did you hear John? He's got 2.
Yeah, I got 2.
John's got 2?
That's right.
Ooh.
Reasonable.
No,
Like Heath.
I use mine.
Yeah. Okay. Right, we know who's using their
And look
inspiration.
who's inspiration rich, huh? Look who's
You're
on
right.
top.
You're right.
Broke ass inspirationless
All right.
fell off. L plus ratio plus you got no dirty 30s.
Is this us playing Starfinder? Did we
Yes,
do it?
it
Did we
is.
do it from this moment?
We did, yeah. Yes, we're currently discussing logistics of the game.
Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that
Okay.
we're living up to your.
Incremental
Just wanna make sure you
successes.
understand what's going on here, Adam. We're well out of banter territory. We're now into game logistics territory.
Y'all be sweet.
Y'all be sweet. Don't be ugly. Don't be ugly.
Born that way, will always be that way. I don't
Okay,
know what you're talking about.
You talked to some fishes. And
They told us about some other fishes.
Some bad
there was some other
fishes.
fishes.
They're not
in a
bad.
real
No,
bad
they just
mood.
got bad vibes. That's
Weird
that's
fishes.
what it is, Yeah. Weird
Weird
fishes.
Weird fishes, man.
Yeah. Good job, Josh. That was a good joke there.
Yeah,
That
well,
wasn't
it's,
even a joke. That was just a good reference.
Yeah.
it's actually playing on Spotify for me right now, like right this second. Like, I
You're not
didn't
listening
pick
to us?
The fish
it.
version?
Yes. No.
Fish hasn't played that song.
Oh, it's the Humphreys version, then,
Right.
right?
Yeah, Humphreys has played it.
Oh.
Not Fish.
Fish hasn't done weird fishes?
No, man.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Too on
God.
the nose.
It requires some good singing, is the thing.
Oh.
It would be
Oh
horrible.
no! Wait! Banter! Bring it
No,
back.
yeah. I was gonna make a fishman vacuum joke, but
Sorry.
We're playing Starfinder. Excuse me.
starting from right now,
It fits.
starting from right this second, we're playing
There's no
Starfinder.
time
Let's
for
just
your
save
fishman
that
hate.
bit for next banter. All right.
Okay. Anyway, you came across a very, very angry Aglian collective known as Fear-Anger-Retaliation. Okay? It's your job to subdue this Aglian collective without harming it, if possible. So, before I throw you into the deep end,
Pause for laugh track.
I'll give you a moment here to kind of discuss your game plan out of character. Unless you want to discuss it in... Here's the thing. If you try to discuss it in character, the clock is going to start ticking, I guess. But if you want to discuss it out of character, please feel free to do so.
Well, we'll just launch straight into the thing that could have much worse consequences for us. And just start talking about it in character.
I don't see it.
Okay, you start, Josh.
I'd say facetiously.
I said.
Okay.
So, what are our? Refresh me. It's been a minute since we've played this game. What were our options? Did they tell us anything as to how we could interact with these guys? Just like talk, to speak to them, or?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know exactly what they expect us to do, because they were the ones that told us how this happens, right? That sometimes the way that their like hive mind works is that they join up with emotions and they kind of trade fishes out to like express different emotions, and that sometimes a school gets so large that they get stuck in an emotion and it becomes a problem. That's all we know about Aglians and their social structure. So just to put that out there, I am not sure exactly how we're going to go about this. I have a good diplomacy, but Adam does not know how to make Roland say words good for this. You know what I mean? Like, I could roll, but I don't know what I'm going to actually say or what we should do, honestly.
Okay.
I can build us a large net.
Yes.
That will surely help with their fear and anger. So, like, the naming of it is like what they're currently experiencing, right? As a group or as a school, so to speak.
in a
manner of speaking.
So how would you calm a fearful, angry, retaliatory crowd? Because that's how we ought to approach it, I think.
I think we should give them a Nerf bat and like some things to just
Go to
take
town
out.
on.
Yeah, just
Take
have
them to a
them
rage room.
Yeah.
Drugs.
That too. That is fish.
Okay.
All right, so to recap, as you said, Adam, the Aglians, they'll come together to hold essentially a council meeting, and they will, try to solve problems they're facing the species, through forming collectives. But in the case of Fear-Anger-Retaliation, too many Aglians embodying the same concepts joined the same collective, which sends them like spiraling, So where you're at is a sacred spot in the seaweed forest where the Aglians, they use this as a meeting spot. It is a sacred spot to them. And what Fear-Anger-Retaliation is upset about is the company harvesters, right, that are destroying their forest, Fern Gully style. I mean, just to give you more, I'm just trying to give you as much context as I can to the situation.
That's kind of where my head was at. I mean, should our play just to be tell them that we are wanting to stop that?
Yeah.
That like there are people here that are working to stop that.
Yeah.
To give them make them feel better that somebody's on it.
And and let them know that we are from the surface. Like we know we can do this better than they can.
Well, it may come down to making like a formal agreement to go do some. Oh,
To do some what?
to destroy the harvesters, or one of them.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that we would tell them that's what we're here to do. That's what Shan has asked us to do, right? But Here's what I think as far as in character. Typically, Roland would be at the forefront for conversations as the captain, but he also is feeling a little sheepish about his initial impressions of the first Aglian that we saw and how dismissive he was and how intuitive Morgan was. And so I think that Roland would certainly be kind of giving it over to Morgan to handle the diplomatic relations here, because he feels kind of dumb about his initial impressions or interpretations of what the Aglian was, you know?
I mean, that's... I hope he says that out loud, because Morgan would definitely have some good friends speak to tell you, like, it's okay, man, you were just concerned about your friend, and this, you know, it's fine, it's fine.
Right, but your intuition has always been strong, and I had to learn to listen more. To hear you when you speak, I found it foolish, and I was the fool.
Yes. No.
You're not supposed to agree with me. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, wait, what voice is Morgan? She's captain. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, we just said that. Sorry, that was weird because it was half in character, half out.
Right.
Threw me off, dog. But yeah, Morgan would definitely take whatever diplomatic lead is needed to try and get this, and I think we'll just roll up there and try and talk to him.
So we're there. We're at this school.
You're there. Them. Yep. You're gonna.
So
have
what are
to,
they doing? Like, what is
they
it?
are?
What is,
they're swarming, right? It's like it's just constant churning of this massive school of Aglians, and they're just like forming all of these like weird, jagged, angular, like rough shapes, twisting and contorting the shape of the collective, and then, you know, swirling about again, and then reforming into all of these like really angular, really sharp, like, you know, sort of patterns. And all
have
of the
they
sand,
noticed us?
all of the sand is kicked up so much that anything within 10 feet of this school is going to have concealment. Like, that's how disturbed this area is.
Have they noticed us or reacted to our presence at all?
They are wholly consumed in their own sort of like spiral right now. If you attempt to communicate with them in some way, I'm sure you can get their attention that way. Although, as Love, Danger, Trust told you, they are lashing out and attacking anyone that comes too close to them.
Before we talk, Roland will look over to Shan and be like, Shan, you were clearly studying these creatures in your laboratory. Do you have any insight on how to break through a swarm of Aglians when they are spiraling? Could you perhaps roll a knowledge check?
Shan looks and says, Rolly, this is a new one for me too. I've only ever interacted with one-on-one. Maybe we should just talk to him.
All right, then. Morgan, you're up.
Morgan would, like, can we still see Love, Danger, Trust? Are they still near-ish?
Love, Danger, I don't...
Or
do
are
you need Love,
no.
Danger, Trust to be around?
No,
Because they break up and reform and stuff like that all the time, but
okay, that's fine.
if there's a reason that... I mean,
So we'll do it this way. Morgan just takes a moment and thinks back to the instances that they were, you know, talking with the other schools, and remembered kind of how they swam and the sort of movement and just the emotions that sort of just came off of the school in sort of pulses, I imagine. And so she takes that and they take that and they kind of wrap it around themselves and then start swimming forward and will telepathic message, or can they understand?
Yeah, you can do telepathic. I mean, they communicate telepathically.
Yeah.
So
You have to actually say it.
No,
you can't
I know.
do it telepathically.
Did you not
in
get
real
that?
life.
Did you not get
I
that?
didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
I'm sorry. I'll have to change.
That was for the Aglians.
That was for the Aglians. I'm really
okay.
immersed, gang. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah.
Committed to the
No, would just kind of push out their direction. Talk. Just trying to kind of throw out a bunch of different words that really indicate, like, pause, peace, break.
Okay.
Like,
All right. Roll a diplomacy check.
I will also say this. I am an expert negotiator. If a creature's initial attitude towards you would be unfriendly, indifferent, or friendly, you instead treat its attitude as one category higher. So
You sure do, don't
that's
you?
just a fun little tidbit to throw out there.
You sure do. Okay. Very good.
That's
all right.
chunky.
We trying.
Okay. So,
Diplomacy.
diplomacy check.
All right, that is going to be. Sorry, I'm having a computer thing. Okay, that's going to be a 16. I rolled my
A
grade.
16. Okay. Well, that is not a success.
I love that.
When
I'm assuming they swam off a pretty significant distance away from us to get to the hive fish swarm.
We're all there.
Are we all?
Oh. Yeah, no. You're all nearby. Morgan is much closer. Morgan, you
Yeah,
are
that's what I'm asking about. Is how far
Yeah.
away is Morgan?
10, 15 feet away from you all.
Okay, I only ask because, which normally we use for covering a herring fire, but I can also use it for aid in others. So if I, I guess in future attempts at diplomacy, I can let you re-roll, or let you roll twice.
You can also all aid on this diplomacy check if you would like to. Not this one's already been rolled, but you certainly could. Anyway, Morgan, when you get close and try to communicate, some of the Aglians that comprise Fear-Anger-Retaliation lash out and hit you with a swarm attack, right? Which does not have an attack roll associated with it. It just automatically deals the damage. So you're looking at 7 piercing damage.
Roland's initial reaction is to yank them out of the swarm, but he kind of buries that down and instead just reaches into the swarm and pats Morgan on the back and says, "Don't worry, you've got this. This is a different kind of communication. To try again. And this time I'm with you." And he'll raise his hands up and out in the general sign of, like, openness,
Okay. So you want to aid? You want to aid the next diplomacy check?
Auto aid that. So.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, I think
Aid?
Hestia kind of swims up, not next to, but kind of, a little back and to the side, and also telepathically just gives some encouragement. Look, calming as possible in the water, so that I can aid as well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah. Look out, world. Here we go.
Now we're playing Starfinder.
Now
All right,
we're
so you
playing
have 2
Starfinder.
aids.
Okay.
You have another +2 bonus, which I did calculate, but you still failed in the last one. But you have another +2 bonus for using telepathy. Okay,
And-
so it's +6.
Okay.
And you'll roll twice and take the better result.
Oh, what was our ruling on a D30?
Well, you can do that because we're not talking about. You can do that. The ruling came down because it's not. What was it? There's a different circumstance where you were rolling 2 different
Gotcha.
rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I rolled a 24, so 34 plus 6.
Okay.
That
All right.
Filthy
substantially
The filthy
better.
40 is a success.
Yeah.
You see fear, anger, retaliation sort of like give like a momentary pause, like they almost just completely, they slow down a lot. And then they start jerking forward and it's like weird and sporadic. Another one does lash out at you though.
Okay.
Another 7 piercing damage. However, you do
This
think...
isn't working. Stop. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, you do think that you might be getting through them because of your features. Maybe one more good, attempt at this can talk them down.
Again, kind of everybody's floating around, and Morgan would try and emulate even in their body, just the way they're kind of like treading water, I guess. Would try to be a little bit more similar to the other school, and they would be pushing more calming words. Just kind of
Everybody undulate like Morgan.
just move your hips just a little bit, just like this.
When in
Great
Rome,
job,
you
Tia.
know.
Great job.
Gadrick wiggles.
He would.
Commence
He's
to
doing the
jiggle.
best he can, okay?
Vincent just sinking. He's just
He
sinking.
just jiggles like a bean.
And they would just push again, and we're gonna use another inspiration. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm over
Okay,
here doing
okay.
work.
Yeah.
Are we aiding again?
Yeah.
Yes,
I am.
if you want to.
What's 38 plus 6 then?
35.
That many.
44 is another success. So you're trying, I guess you're trying to communicate telepathically, like sort of these like calming words, these de-escalation words, vibes, feelings. And honestly, I think Morgan, so much of this is not even you leaning on your oration abilities as it is just purely your empathy. And after like kind of channeling these vibes telepathically, eventually the swarming calms down. It slows and the patterns and shapes they're creating get less angular and more rounded, more smooth, and eventually the whole school just scatters, and all of the Aglians involved in the Fear-Anger-Retaliation collective scatter off into the seaweed. So you have successfully de-escalated Fear-Anger-Retaliation. The Aglians that comprise Love, Danger, Trust start swimming around and form into their school. And they start making all of these shapes of like excited, happy, joyful, are the in kind of the same way that you're picking up or that you're sending out emotions, you're picking up their emotions based on how you're interpreting these shapes and patterns that they're creating, So you believe that you have done a good job here.
Keep doing the Macarena. It's working.
It's doing what it's supposed to do.
Now, Love, Danger, Trust speaks to you Morgan. And it says, and they're elated. They're elated. You've done it. You've stopped this terrible thing from continuing. We cannot express our gratitude enough for this. Please take this. And one of the Aglians that comprise this Love, Danger, Trust swims off to the area in sort of the council meeting clearing where Fear-Anger-Retaliation was, kind of having
Tearing
come
it
apart.
up. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you see all of these little small, it's like star metal, they're like artifacts. They're basically they've been sculpted over centuries using sand from the seabed as like a medium to sculpt these smooth abstract shapes out of star metal, right? And they form all of these sculptures that represent the Aglians' most treasured concepts. And Love, Danger, Trust can explain this to you while giving this to you. But one of the Aglians comes up with one of these star metal artifacts in their little hands and hands it to you, Morgan. And they tell you this artifact represents peace. It seems only right that you should have it.
We are a collective. We shall all take this gift. We are friendship, hardship, starship. And we swim in a formation that makes a big smile.
Now, these artifacts are priceless to the Aglians, right? You think, or I'm telling you, that one of these can fetch easily 10,000 credits.
Hey!
If you take a little more time to find a buyer, you can actually probably fetch substantially more than that. Even.
Are we still playing Live and Let Fly?
Yes, we are, of course, because I just want to keep this little doodad. I just want this to be my trinket. But no, we got to sell it so that we can pay bills. Fuck it.
Ain't that the way?
I hate it.
And it essentially would be paying bills. I mean, 10,000 sounds like a lot, but it's like enough for one person to get like a level appropriate item. And
Yeah,
That's like paying the water bill at this point.
pretty much. Yeah.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, there are several more of these artifacts. You might
I just want to
we're
Right.
gonna
steal
rob
this.
them
Stealth
blind.
check.
No.
Give them a
Just
reason
making
to be
sure you are
fearful.
aware of the dark side options
I
available
know.
to you.
It's just wild
And,
to think of
yet
a
another
party.
example. We should have not
We
played the
should've-
good guys.
We should have played the bad guys.
Man, next
Man,
time.
we'd be running around
Next
like
time.
Vincent would have a fur coat at this point and just wearing chains and shit.
The
Y'all
entire
be tricked
Wintermore
out, for
crew
sure,
would be
yeah.
subjugated to work for us.
Yep. Got it all figured out.
Be like worse in the company. You
Yep.
know?
We'd be
Yeah,
eating.
right.
We'd be eating sushi tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too much tuna.
Man, I never knew that friendship could taste so good.
It's all that fear, anger, and retaliation.
Now,
Let's make them spicy.
Well, they feel better now for what
That's a
it's
secret
worth.
spice.
Oh God. No.
Right,
Morgan would be like incredibly grateful and just let them know as succinctly as possible. How appreciative for this they are, and the rest of the group is, and
We shall treasure this always. We'll never sell it.
we'll never
ever.
sell it. Never.
Not
It's
ever.
wouldn't even cross our minds.
We probably will sell it, yes.
We're very poor, you see.
We're poor, yes.
Yeah, and then we be on our way, I reckon, to go off.
you see,
this
we have
valuable
nothing to our
trinket.
names.
So
As
you
soon as
can-
we get off of this backwater planet, we're gonna sell the shit out of your priceless artifacts. I'm sorry.
Well,
Love Danger
with
Sorry.
the best intentions.
the
though.
best intentions. Yeah.
Yes. And listen, I understand. Okay, and that's why I'm telling you the monetary value of this this item. However, with the immediate threat to their sacred meeting place, resolved, the Aglians will gladly talk to you a little further. Love, Danger, Trust talks about. As for this machine that is destroying our homes, we have observed that a certain species of magical coral, which we call pink stone in your tongue, seems to
It's a very clever
disrupt the machine's technology and causes it to malfunction. However, we have noticed the machines avoiding the pink stone. Perhaps the landwalkers have discovered this weakness as well. As told from our legends, we know of an underwater filled cavern that holds a great deposit of pink stone. However, this cave is also a sacred site. As much as we would like to trust you, there are others who insist on another show of good faith before we can take you to this site.
Understood. It's a great honor to even be considered for such a. Yes, we will. We will work. Sorry, we had.
This cave is sacred. I am curious, and I don't mean to pry. Sacred, like culturally, or do you worship a deity of some sort?
Not in the sense that you would.
What do you know of our religion, fish?
We have learned of your primitive religions from picking up radio communications.
I mean, the gods are demonstrably real.
I'm just memeing, okay? I'm just memeing. I'm not going to argue with you about it. To answer your question, the Aglians do not worship any packed worldian gods that you would be aware of, or even have a religion in the sense that you would understand it.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like the holiness of the ocean, right?
Yeah, it's just it's much more.
Type, yeah.
You're animists.
Yes, it's a much more of an animism kind of thing.
Okay, I was just curious. I don't.
No.
Don't mean to upset.
Yeah, no, I'm not upset. I'm just
They
like
turn
telling
into
you.
rage and fear again.
Yeah,
Swarm us.
they swarm around you. All right, that's gonna be 1d6 plus 5.
They develop a thick Southern accent. You talking about my God?
No,
My God!
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so Love, Danger, Trust continues on and says that we would like your help with another nearby threat that keeps abducting our young. These new
Buried
creatures.
the lead there, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean they're like eating
must find
their
my
children.
son,
This
Nemo.
creature is.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a bummer. I thought it was just like, we're going to go save these kids from the research lab or something. Nope.
No.
Okay.
This creature is eating the kids.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, we
Yeah,
should
it is.
stop
It is
that.
unfortunate. Yeah. So they say that these new creatures. I mean, Love, Danger, Trust goes on to explain we have lived here for thousands of years, and these new creatures seemingly appeared at the same time as the machines and have slowly taken over the local food web around the seaweed forest. Love, Danger, Trust is explaining this all to you telepathically, but they're communicating this to you all telepathically, okay? Shan, when she hears this, she says, "Oh, damn. That's company work. I know it is. I bet it's those damn jackarants." And so Shan explains to you that when the company began its terraforming efforts on Intha, it imported a batch of genetically modified jackarants. They'd all been bred to be docile, primarily for their, impressive, tentacled appearance, and they have these mesmerizing color-changing abilities. Well, the suits decided that once they terraformed this planet and started having luxury resort tours on it, that they'd have all these jackarants in there to just be colorful window dressing for all the hoity-toity big shots that are coming to tour the place. I bet I know what happened. I bet all the docile ones got eaten and the aggressive ones survived and have started breeding.
Well,
That's not good, right?
That's not good. No.
No. No, it's not good, Rolly. We gotta stop them.
That sounds terrible. We should stop them.
Do we know what can we Google what the jackarant is?
You can
I mean,
do a
space
knowledge
Google?
check. You can knowledge check.
What might that be? Mayhaps.
Surely life science, right?
Yes.
I can
I would love to help with this, but
I mean, who else has life science? I got a plus 6.
You guys can each roll, right?
Yeah.
I have a +8. I'm okay with it.
Okay, well, I don't aid, so.
Okay.
Well, I got a 13.
Okay.
Shan, what do you know about these creatures? You seem to know a lot.
The jackalope ants.
Yes.
I will give you that one, okay? Shan does know about the jackarants. They're also known as javelin squids. And they are squid-like. As Shan said before, they have a really impressive color changing, pattern changing sort of dermis, right, or whatever that they can manipulate.
It's a trippy squid.
Yeah, it's a trippy squid. They are normally, kind of aggressive and predatory, right? Like hostile. They obviously can use their tentacles as a weapon. They can also shoot out,
lasers.
a spray.
Oh,
I was going to say a spray.
Lasers would be
sorry,
a problem.
You're right. I'll take the spray.
Yeah.
They're also known as the light bright laser squidacuda.
No big deal.
Yeah, and I mean they can use their shifting patterns to blend in to their environments if they want to, which is probably how they're hunting these young Aglian children, right?
Roland looks over to Vincent and says, "What do you know about cooking calamari?"
Oh, fuck no, I don't really mess with fucking seafood. It's not
It's
I
right.
don't
You're right.
like
More
water.
than likely, they're going to fucking kill me.
No, they're not. Not you, Vincent. You're strong.
No, I fucking sink like a stone is what I do around here.
Look,
Vincent.
you've made it this far, Vincent. I want you to think positive. We have an option here to try a delicacy. You are a chef. This is your... You could not get it more fresh than
Chef's
this.
doing a lot of heavy lifting there, but
He's not a chef, to be clear.
I am
Okay,
a gourmand, sir.
Am I
Gourmand.
wrong in thinking that Vincent has this whole time been projecting himself as a chef?
Yes. Yeah.
But when somebody else calls him out as that, then it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa,
Yeah. I know that energy.
Line cook, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that was the
Playing
vibe
being a
that I
chef.
got is like, I'm a cook,
Yeah.
and it's never been more than that.
Right.
Vincent, what better way to stick it to the ocean than by eating it?
And Vincent
what I'm
is
saying.
like absolutely amazed at this nugget of wisdom. Is he's never thought about this before, you know? And it's just get it. Where the hell did that come from? It's pretty amazing.
Maybe roll it. I don't know.
I just kind of rephrased what the old captain said.
Oh,
but
I missed that. That did not. I
don't-
crashed during that. Yeah.
It's still funny, though, because
It's pretty good in character,
Yeah.
honestly. So just keep rolling.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounded a lot better coming out of your mouth. You know what? That seems like a grand idea. Let's go ahead and take care of some of them squids.
Now you're talking.
eat the ocean.
I'm no psychologist, but I feel like most of them would not say eat your fears.
Well, it's depending on the fears, really.
Well, it's all things a metaphor, right?
Oh, well, I
Right.
guess I'm terrified of ice cream.
Well, you know
You
what
should
to
eat
do.
more of it. Yes. Yes, you
Well,
should.
look,
Unless
recovery
you're-
from
Sunday.
recovery from trauma is going to be a very weird process for anybody. I'm going to have my own personal way on how I deal with these fears, and if I have to eat every single one of these squid just for me to get over my own fear, I would do so.
so bad.
Here, here. That's what I'm talking about, Vincent. Yes.
And killed my father.
Your father is alive and well.
We've met them.
We know that for a fact.
I just want some ice cream.
You know that you can
He's the
have ice
nicest
cream
guy
without
in the
being
whole
afraid
village.
of it, right?
No,
Not-
that's 10,001 credits.
Yeah,
Not under the ocean.
Well, it
fair enough.
might be a little bit more difficult, but yes.
Anyway,
Anyways,
All of this conversation's just been like us bobbing around, just like talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want some ice cream.
Anyways, I'm assuming that you agree to help the Aglians defeat these
have you not
giants.
heard us?
I did hear you. I'm just I'm
Clarifying.
I'm cooking. Okay.
There's no need to assume. We've been as clear as mud.
I'm just
As clear as mud.
Okay, I'm trying to recap
So-
the conversation.
Hey, baby, you recap it. You do it. Let's hear.
Yeah.
My
You're at
Untangle the
least
spaghetti.
equally.
Yeah.
You're at least equally as accomplished a cook as Vincent.
We're gonna start playing Starfinder
Now.
Right now.
starting from right now.
Right now.
Okay, fellas and lady, we're playing Starfinder.
Okay.
Anyway, so the Aglians lead you to a nearby stretch of just open, dark water in the Shadow Sea that they've seen these predators appear near and return from. And would anyone care to roll me a survival check?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Or I can
Might
auto
be able to
aid.
roll on something. Wait.
I've got a pretty good survival. I got +9,
Oh.
unless anybody's
Plus
got better
10.
than that.
Yeah, I got a 10.
+10? Okay, cool.
Yeah, y'all can do an 8 on that as well if you want. You know, what I'm
Auto
saying?
aid,
You can
I'm
Gaddy.
certainly do that.
gonna try.
You roll, Josh.
I've already rolled. I'm just not saying what it is, nor am I trying to influence who
I
should.
aid you.
Okay.
I aid you.
Okay.
Holding back in case you fail, but I trust you. just roll good.
Okay. Well, I did roll well with a 22 plus their aids.
Oh,
Ends up being a 26.
26. So, Gadrick, after not long of it's dark, it's hard to see, but before long, you're in this area, you're scouting everything out, and you catch the distinct shimmer, right, of these Jackarant's visual patterns start to emerge. So I need everyone to roll initiative, and you know that we will see it.
Oh shit, we got a predator situation in the ocean.
We're playing Starfinder.
Now.
We're no longer playing Starfinder starting right now. It's
over.
done.
Starting right now.
Get that shit out of here, man.
This is no longer a meeting.
This is no longer a meeting.
I support the plan.
That's sports play.
Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at the stfnetwork.com. That's the stfnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcast, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.